Hey, how you guys doing out there? You know who it is. It's the Madman here. So, we fucking did it! Over 3,000 subs. You guys fucking rock. I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed, liked, shared, favorited, really pushed this thing forward. All those that, that support the channel with the merch. I really appreciate what you guys do, and it makes me want to continue pushing harder and making more things happen. Tonight's video, I've got some announcements. First on the agenda, I got my 13-inch stiletto in the mail today. That's a fucking beast. Already having a lot of fun with it. I will do a product deal review on this knife, so be looking for that this week. And yeah, 13-inch stiletto, what can I fucking say? Also, on the agenda for tonight, I am going to be doing the 3,000 subscriber live stream on October 28th, Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So go on Google, check out the calculator if you live in a different time zone or a different country. Check it out, see what time it is for you, and join us. Be there, be square, man. Again, October 28th, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Dig it. Now here's a kick-ass announcement for you guys. I've been keeping this one quiet for a while because I've been working on it. And I don't like to make promises or talk about future things that I'm working on if I'm not quite sure that I can make it happen. I don't want to get you guys excited or riled up to, have it fall through and not be able to make it happen or have to delay it or anything like that. But I'm pretty confident that this one's going to come through. I'm already in the process of working on it. And what that is I'm doing a book. Yes. The Madman is doing a book. I've had people mention it that I should write a book, and I had this idea a long while back, and I said, it'd be kind of cool to write a book. I was kind of up in the air about it, wasn't really sure how to do it or what I was going to do. I had really no course of action, so I just kind of put it on the back burner. But I've already currently written 3 chapters. This covers from my 9th grade year all the way to my 12th grade year. In high school, being a greaser. Guys, this is going to be the new Outsiders book. You had the Outsiders from like 64, 65, that's where it took place. This book takes place in early 2003 through the mid 2000s when I was a greaser in high school. This book is all based on actual happenings. From my point of view, the knowledge that I knew about various things that happened, how I felt, where I was, why things happened the way they did. It goes into a lot of detail down to how things looked, how I felt about it, and just covers the whole spectrum of what it was like being a greaser in high school. And I want to make this not just for the greaser rockabilly community, but I also want this book to really get a lot of play, kind of like the Outsiders did, where everybody reads this book. Because it basically, I think anybody could relate to this in some way or another. It's a coming-of-age book. It's a, teenage angst kind of, book. And I don't pull any punches with it. It's as raw and as gritty as it's gonna get. And I'm working my best to try to organize my thoughts, remember what years things happened in what sequence they happened in, who did what, who was where. And, this is a long time ago for me, guys. So it's kind of hard for me to structurize my thoughts and figure out what order they need to be in and what years they happened in and how to, take one chapter to the next and keep this flowing evolution. You know what I mean? I'm not the best at organizing my thoughts on paper or on a text editor, and I'm sure not a, I don't see myself as a good writer. There's some that say I can write pretty good, but it's not something that I personally enjoy doing. It's very tedious for me. But and I looked at a few options of maybe having a ghostwriter do it or something like that, but I was like, nah, man. At the end of the day, nobody can tell this story better than me because I was there and I lived it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be writing the book, and I am working with an editor. So the book will be in proper format. It will be, you'll be able to read it. It'll make sense and the whole bit like that. Sometimes I jumble things up a little bit. Again, I'm not a writer by any stretch of the imagination, but God damn it, I'm going to become one. I will be going with the self-publishing route. I'm going to be putting it up on Amazon, and I'm going to keep that price real low so everybody has a chance to get it. Everybody has a chance to read it. And, I really want to get the story out there. I really want to share it with you guys because it goes into a lot of detail, and it's all based on real happenings. What I'm going to do, now you got to understand this before we put a little context on this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read you part of chapter 1. Now, you have to consider this a rough draft. This is the working, this is like the working first chapter. It's just a rough draft. And I'm going to read a little bit for you guys and give you guys a little sneak peek, alright? So away we go! When the deadbolt locked shut on the white security screen door of my house, I could feel the cool morning air nipping at my nose and fingers. Thankfully, my black motorcycle jacket kept my body pleasantly warm. See, where I lived, you had a big house door and a security door as well for protection. Hell, it wasn't uncommon for most houses and apartments to have bars on the windows. A slight morning dew shimmering off of the neighborhood lawns. It was 5:50 a.m., time for school. On my way to the bus stop. As I could hear Fuck the Police by NWA thudding in a lowrider going down the block, I slipped my headphones on and pushed play on my CD player. Navigating the dark neighborhood streets with Frankie Valli's Walk Like a Man blasting out of my earphones, I thought of many things. What does my day hold for me? Am I going to get jumped today? Man, I can't wait to get to the spot at school to chill with the guys and the gals. My mind was a mismatch of things as I exited the neighborhood onto the city streets of North Long Beach. Graffiti-filled dark alleys smelling of piss and trash. A common sanctuary for dope dealers, bums, and junkies. Car headlights flashed by in a blurry fog. The streets are busy this morning, I thought to myself. In the big city, it's always busy. Morning, noon, and night. Always. I was coming up on South Street and Atlantic Ave. My bus stop was right around the corner in front of empty storefronts, a barber shop, and a pharmacy. I still had about 25 minutes to kill before the bus came, so as usual, I tucked myself in the doorway of the pharmacy and sat down, CD player still blasting. As traffic passed me, I stared at my cuffed up dark blue jeans and black engineer boots. I was a greaser. One of those rebels from the 1950s. Except myself and a bunch of other cats and kittens were doing it in the 2000s. Sadly, a lot of greasers fit some of the most negative stereotypes portrayed in various movies. Rumbles, gangs, drinking, drugs, intimidation, bullying. This world was not uncommon or new to me. I wasn't a saint myself, but hell, I wasn't an asshole. Alright, so what'd you think? You dig that? Hopefully you did. I have no time frame on when this is getting done. And I don't know how many chapters it's going to be. It's going to be quite a few, I'm sure. There's a lot to tell. A lot of detail that I'm going into. So I don't know when the book is coming out. It'll be done when it gets done. I got a lot of shit that I'm doing. And I'm answering emails and comments and doing merch and doing videos and, all this other kind of crap. So, I've got a lot of stuff on my plate. And I just try to write whenever I can sit down, calm down, take a little time, and organize my thoughts and then write them out. So I'm hoping maybe by the end of next year, I'm hoping to have this thing launched. But don't hold me to it. There's no time frame. It gets done when it gets done. Dig it. Hey guys, welcome to my Zazzle. Here you will find all kinds of cool items. You will find everything from the new bandanas that I just put up to some flasks. I have some Zippo lighters that I'm going to be coming out with. I've got some other various things, and of course, buttons, pins that you can put on your jackets or shirts or wherever the hell you want to pin them. We got them. So go check those out. The links will be in the description below. Also, go ahead and grab a t-shirt over at my Redbubble store. I've got all kinds of cool designs, much more than what I'm showing here right now. I also have ones for the girls and like dresses and phone cases and all kinds of, you know, laptop sleeves and tote bags and travel mugs and other stuff like that. But go ahead, pick up a t-shirt, support the channel. It's always much appreciated. Links will be in the description below. So anyway, that's the Madman's update video. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying the content. I'm still trying to get it, you know, get more stuff coming. I got a lot more stuff coming, so just be watching out for it. Got some big projects in the wings. Again, I don't want to get you guys too excited, but I got some more stuff coming. Gonna get it done. Gonna move ahead, you know, and someday 3,000 will be like, yeah, remember when I had like 3,000? It's fucking crazy. It's like 1 million now. I don't know. I might be going a little too far. But, you know, it could happen. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and if you don't know, get a clue, get a brew, get a rock and roll tattoo. Hang loose and be safe. The Madman is out.